Okay guys, we've got a bunch of products here at First Man. We've got our men's lifestyle supplement, which is everything that a man needs on a daily basis. We've got our natural diuretic supplement, Defined, which allows you to get an angular face, removes all the water, especially good for summer. We've got our Male Advantage book, which is a paperback. You can order this, or you can get this in audiobook format or ebook format. We've got our Better Looking Man course, which I'll bring up pictures on screen now. And we've got my personal diet plan and fitness plan in ebook format. On top of this, guys, we've got a body wash coming out soon, part of the testosterone friendly range. We've got men's boxers and a whole clothing line coming out soon. A whole bunch of products, but for now, let's get back to the video that you actually wanted to watch. Okay guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about why so many men lack self-belief, okay? And I truly believe that it comes from conditioning, social conditioning when you're growing up. The majority of men don't get a lot of female attention when they're young. A lot of men get rejected maybe 1,000 times before they're like 25 years old. You know, things don't go well. You get calls like ugly and I wouldn't want to be with him, do you know what I mean, and stuff like that. It's not nice. The average man's probably been dumped 2 or 3 times, and the ex has gone on and improved and gone on and upgraded and gone on to some better guy who's richer than you, better looking than you, bigger dick than you, whatnot, nicer car than you. So we've all gone through this sort of stuff, which is like very negative, and it's fucked us up. Do you know what I mean? It's a negative feedback loop. It's just constantly told us that we're not good enough, that didn't go well, no. You look in reverse with women, and it's just constant positivity, okay? And I saw some woman talking about something the other day. She was like, some guy was 28, he approached me. She's like 22, and she was like, he approached me, and I was like, oh, you should be at home with your family. Lady, come on. There's 6 years between you and him. But for some, this is what people do, okay? This is what women will do. Because they've had everything so easy in their life. Everything from birth, everything's been quite easy. People will do things for you. You're beautiful. People will give you free shit, okay? You probably haven't ever been told you're ugly. You know, guys want to fuck you. Guys are saying, oh, you're really attractive. That's a positive feedback loop, non-stop going into your brain, okay? It's going to make you feel amazing. It's going to make you feel confident. You've got no other reason not to be. You haven't really ever questioned yourself and whatnot. Whereas as a man, it's just constant reevaluating and questioning yourself. And I guess I'm not good enough. I need to go back to the drawing board. I need to improve, whatnot. And you just build up this picture of yourself. And I imagine, based on the reactions that women get, I'd imagine every woman who's a 5 and above probably thinks they're a 10. You know, or probably thinks they're absolutely gorgeous based on the reactions that they're getting. How would you not? It's not their fault. It's the attention that they're getting and the attention we're giving them. I understand, especially if you've had that since you're like 14, and it would be hard for a woman to understand a man's position in life, a man's point of view. Why can he just not approach me? Why can he not just go and make money? Why can he not just make that happen? Why can he not? Because that's a female way of life. Things happen for them quickly. They want a boyfriend, they got one tomorrow. They want sex, they got it that night. They want to go on holiday, some guy will oblige. Some guy will be like, yeah, I'll do that for you. Whereas for a man, it's like everything we have to do takes a long time. So we've just got a different mindset. So our belief system is like, well, it's probably not going to work because nothing's ever worked for you. You know, like, oh, why would I be the special one to be able to pull that off? Because that's what your whole life's been. You've been a normal person. That's who you are. You're just normal. And that is fine. It's like most women will get to 35 and realize, fuck, I'm normal now. I just blend in with the furniture. But in that early life, that's not the case. But for men in your early life, that's the case. You're just a normal guy. You just blend in with the furniture. You're invisible. You're non-existent. And it's like, as good as that is, because then you'll go and improve and whatnot, it takes a long time to get out of that mindset. You know, it takes a long time to build up that belief system and confidence in yourself to be like, oh shit, actually I'm a somebody, because you've got those childhood memories just ingrained in you, which is like, you're ugly, women don't like you. Like, these are your confirmations. This is all you've ever known. I'm ugly, I'm awkward, women don't like me. And then you start to improve and you start to get a different feedback loop and things start to go well. But unlike women who are just like, well, yeah, that's my life. Like, of course he's going to say yeah because I'm beautiful. Like, we just don't have that level of confidence as men or self-belief. It takes time for us to build that because of the hard work and the points on the board that is required. So I think for a lot of men, especially young men, their lack of kind of self-belief, confidence, willingness to do new things. Like if you guys said to me right now, could you start a business? Could you do a new business idea, a new product idea? Or the products that you're making right now, the streaming platform, whatever, do you think it's going to work? I'd be like, of course it's going to work. Yes. Because I've built up that self-belief over the last few years and I really believe in myself. I feel like I can accomplish everything and anything. Whereas a younger guy might be like, yeah, but why, like, who am I? I'm not special. I'm not going to be able to do that. I wouldn't even know where to start. I don't have that skill set. And that's it's expected based on the lifestyle that we've had as men growing up. You know, it's been conditioned into us because, yeah, we're not special. But at the same time, it's really bad because you need that. You need that mindset. You need that core belief system to be like, I'm somebody who could pull that off. I believe in my talents. I believe in myself. People need to hear what I have to say. Like stuff like that. Like there's a lot of guys that have been told, oh, you're ugly, shut up. Nobody wants to talk to you, you're a weirdo. So they don't want to talk in public scenarios. They don't want to speak up. In the office, they're like, oh, just stay quiet because who am I? Yeah, understandably, I get where it's come from, but it's like now it's the time to come out of that. Now it's the time to know that the male advantage is coming. Now it's the time to know that, hey, men take over later in life. But this is the thing, is like if that was a woman who was suffering from low confidence from a bad boyfriend who was abusing her negatively, right? Well, you can't abuse somebody positively, can you? But I'm just saying. And, you know, she gets with a new guy and literally within 6 months she's got her confidence back. She feels great. For a man, it might take years. It might take years of reconditioning and positive feedback loops and whatnot. And a lot of you guys are in that boat. A lot of you guys are in that situation where I remember watching the Kanye West documentary and his mum was constantly telling him, you were great, Kanye. That was amazing. That was the greatest thing I've ever seen. That was when you did that one thing that was so special. And that's why he's just an egomaniac now. Because his mum was constantly feeding that into his brain. But it's probably why he's also really successful and he truly believes he can accomplish anything. And for a lot of men, you just rarely get a compliment. I made a video earlier where I was saying I was in the gym earlier. There were at least like 5, 6, 7 women that were like showing high eye contact, moving over to my vicinity, making it very apparent they wanted me to talk to them, that sort of thing. I'm not trying to be cocky there. I'm just showing you. I'm just explaining to you what happened. Not one of them said anything nice. You know, not one of them went like a man would. A man would be like, you're really beautiful. Can I get your number? What? Women just won't speak. They're waiting for you to do it. Right? So as a man, you're not getting a lot of positive feedback in that sense unless you're going out into the world and looking for it. You know, trying to make things happen. Taking a risk and being like, everything I've ever done has failed, but I'm going to give this a go. Like, do you know what I mean? I've been rejected 1,000 times in a row. I've been improving myself a lot. I'm going to try again. Rejected again. Okay, well, let's go again. Back to the drawing board and keep going. And you just got to keep doing it until you get that positive feedback loop. And like I said, once you start getting that and once things start going well, it'll change your psyche. You'll start to realize, oh, actually, I'm a guy that women like to talk to. I can say pretty much whatever I want and they entertain it because I look good. You know, something like that, right? And it's very much like a high school mentality, a childlike mentality, early 20s, whatever, where everything went wrong and, you know, you went to job interviews and got rejected for them all. And now you've got like a low self-belief and you get nervous and you get anxious in certain scenarios. And it's like, yeah, of course you do. Because that's all you've ever known. It's all you've ever been used to. So it's your job as a man to keep pushing forward, to keep trying new things, to find that positive feedback loop. Because that's where your self-belief will come from. That's how you'll get to the position I'm in now where I'm like, make 100 million from the streaming platform? Yeah, easy. I'll get that done. Like I truly believe that with every inch of who I am. The products that I'm putting out at the moment, I'm like, they fulfill a purpose, they fill a gap. Yeah, they're perfect. Will they sell? Of course, they'll sell. They're brilliant products. I'm so proud of them. I know what they do. I believe in them. I'm behind them 100%. And that's because other products that I've made before have gone well. It's like if you do your first bungee jump or skydiving, you're going to be shitting yourself. The second, third, fourth, fifth one, you'll be like, no, it'll go fine. I've done it before. This is going to be amazing. A lot of guys don't have that in any sense of the word. We don't have that with women. We don't have that with like jobs because we were inexperienced. Whereas a beautiful woman would get hired because she's got a big pair of tits, and as a secretary, that's just amazing because it calms people down. So, people come in with complaints, they're just going to be like, she's hot, I'm going to act really polite and nice. Like, nobody shouts at a beautiful woman. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, we've just got different feedbacks. We've just got a different, we've been rejected a lot more in every sense of the word. So I think it's like a little bit of homework for you guys. Just keep pushing until your experiences become a little bit more positive, a little bit more positive, a little bit more positive. And when you start putting those points on the boards, over time, this will change. And you'll start believing, oh no, I think this is going to go well. Like, how am I in a position now in life where I go, there's a beautiful woman there, I really want to go and talk to her? Because I've had good experiences with beautiful women. And I think, no, she'll like me, this is going to go well. Like, I've had women looking at me all day. I feel good, I feel fresh, I feel like I'm dressed well, skin's looking good, things have gone well for me lately. I'm going over. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's, a lot of guys don't have that and have never had that. Whereas as a woman, like I said, it's just like, it's constantly always good when you're young. So that's why so many of these young girls are just like confident. They're willing to just be like, oh, fuck you, go away. Because they just expect excellence because that's all they've ever known. It's like a rich kid. Why would a rich kid expect poverty? Oh, what do you mean? Like, just go and get it done. Because that's daddy's always shown him that that's the way. What do you mean? Like, the car's broken down, just pay somebody to fix it. Like, that's their mentality. I haven't got the money. It's only like £200. Like, they got. It's the same with women and men and whatever. Like, we've got a different mindset, and it's a weapon of ours. Because when women get to a certain age, they don't know how to act. They just go, fuck, I'm fading away, and they're in complete denial about it. They're like, oh, all these guys out here. Like, for example, the woman who was 22, she'll get to this thing. They just expect stuff quick, okay? So it's like, let's say you get a girl who's 18. She'll be like, oh, by 25, I'm going to be married with kids. I'm going to be successful. I'm going to have... It's like, you're not. You're just not, okay? You're just not going to have that. It's just life. Whereas men are a lot more like, this is going to be tough because everything up to this point has been tough so far. Like, I don't really see where this is headed. Whereas women have got this, like, just unrealistic expectations because that's how it's been all their life. It's been quick. It's been easy. Everything's happened for them. It's been on a plate. They don't have to put in any effort. Guys will approach them. They'll get the guy that they want. Like, oh, I find him attractive. Yeah, he likes me. He wants to have sex with me. I knew he would, right? So it's different. But for you as a man, your experiences have been, negative from the outset. So you can use that. Because like I said, that woman will get to 28. The guy who was 28 that she said, oh, why aren't you married yet? She'll get to 28. She probably won't be married. Or she'll be divorced by that point. Or a single mum or something like that. And she'll be going, where's all the good older guys? The guys in their 30s, they're not serious about a relationship. It's like, because they want the younger 22-year-olds that they were approaching before. Like that you were. Right, and her mindset will change. Like, people think they have the answers when they're young, but they don't, because they got no evidence to go on, which I need to make a full video on this soon. But as a man, that's the greatest strength that you have, is that you have all this shitty evidence. You have all this negativity, and it makes you humble. And that's really good. That's really, really good, because you never have this just like deluded mindset of... I'm special, I'm better than what I am. Like, that in order to accomplish anything as a man, you're probably going to have to put some work in. Okay, in order to make great relationships, you're going to have to be like a decent person. You're going to have to be friendly. You're going to have to do favors for other people. Whereas a lot of women, it's like it's one way. I'm the prize, I'm a 10, he has to impress me. It's like, but as a man, you go, no, this is equal. This is a fair thing. And that helps in like business. That helps with like making money. Business relationships in the workplace with employees and stuff like that. I feel like that's why so many men get close to like 28 and above, like 25 and above, and like in the workplace and places like that, like they really excel. They really gravitate to the top because the skills they picked up from being relentlessly rejected are great in real life for like team building, for seeing somebody who's down, like, oh, that guy's depressed. A woman might not notice that. Whereas a guy might be like, I've seen myself like that before. Okay, so all these like kind of negative feedback loops that are happening to you guys, just stick in the trenches, keep improving. And that's what you need to do, is just keep finding these positive experiences. Have a good, like, compliment a woman. Have a quick 10-second chat. Move on. You know, say something to another guy. Have a positive experience. Feedback loops. Keep improving along the way. And over time, you'll build up this new memory bank of people want to talk to me. People, I'm not actually a nerd in actual life. Like, people like me. People like talking to me. This is great. I get compliments now. You know, like, I'm not useless. I'm not a waste to society. I do actually have a purpose here. I've actually made money. And now women want to date me. Or like, you know, when you're young and the girl's like, I only date guys that make 6 figures a year. And you're like 21 years old thinking, how the fuck am I supposed to make that? But then over time, you become the guy that you become the type of guy that she's actually chasing after. That's going to have a positive effect on your mindset. It's going to take time, but it's going to have a positive effect on your mindset. So any guys out there who are like suffering from confidence, self-belief and whatnot, it's like I've told you before, just keep putting points on the board. And once you keep putting these points on the board, you get that positive feedback loop and everything changes. Okay guys, we've got a bunch of products here at First Man. We've got our men's lifestyle supplement, which is everything that a man needs on a daily basis. We've got our natural diuretic supplement, Defined, which allows you to get an angular face, removes all the water, especially good for summer. We've got our Male Advantage book, which is a paperback. You can order this, or you can get this in audiobook format or ebook format. We've got our Better Looking Man course, which I'll bring up pictures on screen now. And we've got my personal diet plan and fitness plan in ebook format.